Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have a drink and we are going to talk about when to get rid of old towels. So you are aware, the reason I am drinking this mildly alcoholic substance as a means of making this video is that I am trying to use it up because I have stuff all over my house that I purchased during the pandemic and I never used, and now I've got the option of tossing it out or using it. This, for example, was Best Buy sometime in 2022. I am filming this in 2024 and probably at this point posting it very close to 2025. So, I hear a cat. I will be right back. That brings me to another issue with this particular form of filming is once you pop the top, you are committed. You've got to make this video provided something catastrophic does not happen. And that does happen on occasion. But yes, in addition, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. Now, trolls have come out and said, why don't you just do good things because they're the right thing to do? I do good things because they're the right thing to do. But I'm also giving everybody else an opportunity to do good things, and I'm giving them that opportunity to do it for free. So, I happen to have a towel here. And I used this towel to dry myself yesterday. And as you can see, it's in pretty rough shape. I have had this towel for more than 10 years. Obviously, I don't have every towel I had 10 years ago, but I had this towel for 10 years, and, I still have it. Okay. This is a beach towel. I'm a big dude, so I use beach towels. I probably got this at Costco. I think I got 4 of them. This was at the start of my being too large to use bath sheets. So I started using these bath towels. You can see, like, all that's left here is a single thread, which there's old bath towel hanging onto. And, you might say, why do you still have something in that bad shape? The answer is that I have pets, and I often use old towels to put down under things like the cat litter box because the cats get stuff outside the box. I then, have the option of using that to, using an old towel to clean it up. You don't want to use a new towel. I mean, something you should be aware of is that I have quite the collection of towels. And the reason I have quite the collection of towels is, well, at one point I was taking care of somebody who was very paranoid about their bathing. And I said to this person, well, how many towels maximum do you use in one day? They said 3. All right, so 3 towels a day. There was the possibility that they would wake up and shower, the possibility that they would work out in the morning and need to shower again, and the possibility that they would work out in the evening and need to shower, or it being a hot day, they would simply shower before bed. And, I would tell this person, okay, I will assume that your towel consumption is 3 towels a day, and I did laundry every time there was enough towels for a load. That was my priority. And there was always a towel in the bathroom for this person. They had their set of towels, all right? Now, I use towels for more than just cleaning myself, obviously. I use towels for taking photographs from my blog. I lay them down on the table. I have a food blog, and I will lay that towel down and use it as a mat so that my food blog has different backgrounds. So I have quite the collection of towels. I don't live with this person anymore, so I'm not taking care of them. They did leave some towels behind. I always assumed they would come and get them, so I had packed them up and put them away, and that is now proven to not be the case. So now I have taken those things out and I'm washing them, and now I have bath towels, bath sheets, and beach towels. And then I have mega bath sheets for super fat people like me. Now, I should probably mention here that I was injured in a car accident. I was helping somebody change a tire. Their car fell on me, and that caused me to get really fat. Okay? And I'm back down to the weight I was when about that happened. Not dead sure. Maybe. Anyway, it's not important. But the point being is that despite the fact that I've lost a lot of weight, I've lost more than 50 pounds, a lot of my muscle was damaged in that injury. So I'm still larger in volume than I was at the time. This, of course, is all fluff and nonsense. We need to get back on topic. So when does one throw out towels? I mean, you don't want to throw out something that could be useful, but if you never throw anything out, you wind up with junk everywhere. So, I mean, it goes back to there was a time in my life when I had t-shirts. I almost always wore t-shirts. So I had my t-shirts that I wore on a regular basis, and I had my old t-shirts that were for dirty jobs. And, so long as I wasn't leaving the house, I had these t-shirts that I wore when I wasn't leaving the house. Well, I filled up a drawer with them. And they became so numerous that they didn't all fit in the drawer. So I had my t-shirt drawer and my dirty t-shirt drawer. And one day, my t-shirt drawer and my dirty t-shirt drawer, or my old t-shirt drawer, were almost all old t-shirts that were ratty. And finally, I had to get rid of most of them. I threw them out. So that's the question, how much should you have of something? And the answer is, you should have as much as fits, all right? You should have a certain amount of stuff in your house, right? You have so many tools, you have so many DVDs. I sort of know a guy. I mean, I guess if we saw each other on the street, we'd recognize each other and consider each other friends. I mean, he's never been like, hey, Richard, I want you to see my boyfriend's profile online. He's gay. And I mean, I don't care about that. It's just, obviously, he's never spoke to me about his love life, but he does mention his homosexuality very often because of the topics we do cover. And his thing, he used to go and make videos about all the DVDs or Blu-rays he would buy. He collected steelbooks. And one of those things that I've come to understand is that if you're going to collect physical media, you should have the physical media you collect. It should be very specific. And I mean, you should have, this is the amount of it I'm going to own, and I'm not going to own any more. And it's like, yeah, okay, there might be, was it Jimmy Kimmel who was known for the largest private Batman collection in the world? I don't know. But, he had a Batman-themed wedding, I think, and he, he's got his Batman room, and this guy. I don't know if it's Kimmel or not. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, once your Batman room fills up, that's it. You can't keep buying stuff because you don't have no more room. Either you have to get a bigger house or you have to stop buying. And I mean, I have books everywhere in my house, books all over the place. I don't remember the last time I picked up a book to read it. I mostly read online, but I have all these books that I collected, and I mean, yeah, at a certain point, I intend to get rid of them after I read them. There are certain books I intend to keep. I want to have a complete collection of Isaac Asimov at one point in my life. But, I mean, really, really, what I should do at that point is I should go to a used bookstore and buy those. Try to get the hardcovers. But yeah, I have a hall closet. I have what fits in my hall closet. I should get exactly as much as fits in my hall closet. If I get more, I should get rid of. Like with this towel here that's all busted up. Like, all right, okay, so let's just say I have a specific place where I put it. There's just one, the cats keep pooping at this one spot, so I put that over and they poop on the towel. And then instead of them pooping on whatever it is they're pooping on, they poop on the towel and I can go wash the towel. All right, then you can keep the towel. All right, if you don't have a specific use for it, however, it's time to get rid of that towel. I mean, when I was taking care of that dude who needed so many towels, we would have, okay, you bought new towels. I have exactly as many towels as fit. Now we've got to get rid of towels because your towels don't fit. And I would do that. It's that simple. There is a point in your life where you have to say, I am going to have so much stuff and I've got to get rid of stuff. It's much like me and these things here. I kept having to find new places to put all of my stuff, and eventually it got so out of hand that I have boxes blocking parts of my house. And it's like, yeah, okay, when I go to the grocery store, I buy very few items. Mostly they're items for my pets. Because I tell myself, you have food. You don't need food. You have food. Don't go buying more food. You have food. It's one of those things I tell myself a lot. It's like I remember the other day I saw there were these rolls on sale that I wanted. And I had recently had rolls like that. Somebody gave them to me. They got too old. And I was like, okay, these are too old, so I had to tear the outside off because it was moldy. I ate the inside. I really liked the rolls. And they had rolls that were like that were on sale. But it was like, do I need bread? No, I don't. Don't buy something you have. When you have too much food, stop buying food. I could show you. It's not only do I have these things. Like, I think I made a video about these power bars. Creamy Whey protein bar. Okay, and I don't even know if there's a Best Buy date on this. Would have to be on the box. There's a lot number. No. But I mean, I do believe these were something I purchased before the pandemic. And they're so old. They're still edible. So why do I keep them if I haven't eaten? I mean, 4 years old, hard as a rock, and way past its expiration date, or its Best Buy date, is actually what I do is when I make a smoothie, I grab one of those bars, I break it up, and I throw it in there. And they don't taste that bad in smoothies. They're fine. But one of those things that I admit to myself is that, for one thing, if I take the easy way out and just toss all the stuff I have, then I buy more stuff, and I'm right back to where I started. So one of the things that I told myself is you are going to deal with all the crap you bought. Don't let yourself off the hook. Deal with the problem. And that's just something I've been doing. So, yeah, I mean, you should never buy more than you have space for. You should never keep more than you have space for. Some people prefer a minimalist world where they have very few things. If you read a book, you then have to ask yourself, will I ever read this again? If the answer is no, get rid of it. Okay? That is one philosophy. Another philosophy is, I have so many books, I will keep this number of books. More books will not fit, so I will get rid of a book if I buy a new one. That's a fine philosophy. I used to be the kind of person that went around buying a lot of books. Now, I don't buy more books. But then that's because there's an infinite number of them I can get at the library. But that's not the point. Point is, you should have only so much stuff as fits. Whatever fits with your lifestyle, that's the amount of things you should have. But that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard.
Danger Ducky says, this is your magic moment. A moment for you to do something that is good for the world. You can comment, like, and subscribe, because for every 1,000 subscribers this channel gets, they will buy one of these bracelets I am wearing. Each one of these bracelets I am wearing means that one pound of trash will be removed from the ocean. Cleaning the ocean is an expensive thing to do, and we need your help, so don't be trash. Comment, like, and subscribe, and get trash out of the ocean.